15, the jazz postman comes around. His bag full of letters and packages, his feet barely touch the ground. He hums between the alley lanterns, he swings around the iron gates. The jazz postman of Moraria is never early, never late. He brings the letters from the mainland, he brings the bills, he brings the love. He leaves a note inside the mailbox, heard music from above. He doesn't play an instrument himself, but the way he walks is jazz. That syncopated morning shuffle, nobody else has what he has. All look for his signal when he rounds the corner whistling bright. It means the day has promise in it, it means the morning's going right. When he hums, the cats come forward, the baker waves a flowery hand. The jazz postman of Moraria makes the whole street understand. He stops to share an old newspaper with the man who sells the bread. They talk about the football matches and something someone's cousin said. Then back to his bag and his route again, the trumpet playing in his chest. The jazz postman of Moraria, of all the mornings, this is best. A candle leans in closer while the coffee breathes its warmth. I found a small republic of calm inside a small coffee house interior, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain, and every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain, reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows. evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. Hold this quiet coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. When the river keeps our secrets and the bridge forgets our names, let the saxophone remember. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. Coffee house where the weary hearts can slow. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue. And Prague, in all her evening grace, sings back a little to coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame tonight, 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 tonight.
He mixes paints the color of ambition and old gold, and climbs the ladder with a brush and everything he's told. A new store needs a sign, and he's the man the town employs to give the new beginning its particular noise. He painted Kowalski's meats in burgundy and cream, and Miller's hardware in a blue that matches someone's dream. Each letter has a serif that he carves into the wood, because a sign says who you are, and who you are is good. He gave the town its voice in gold and red and pine, one letter at a time along the 40-year skyline. The painter of store signs on Main Street left his mark in every shopfront name that shines against the dark. He said the hardest letter in the English is the S, because it has to feel both proud and also dispossessed. A letter that goes two directions simultaneously, like any good ambition in a town of history. When he retired, the town held a ceremony in the square and pointed to the 20 years of signage everywhere. He looked around and said, I didn't build the town, you know. I just told the town what name it wanted the world to know. He gave the town its voice in gold and red and pine, one letter at a time along the 40-year skyline. The painter of store signs on Main Street left his mark in every shop front name that shines against the dark. Paint the letters carefully, give every name its weight. A sign above a door is how the world meets what's great.
Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. Painted doors, the twilight leans in close to hear the band. The old cafe is breathing through its floors, a warm and wooden heartbeat in the rain-washed land. Porcelain clinks like tiny temple bells, the waiter moves as softly as a dream, and every cloud above the quiet canal breaks into silver underneath the beam. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. That carries through the night. A woman in a vintage coat looks out, her reflection floating softly in the pane. 100 distant footsteps pass beyond and disappear into the evening rain. The bass line walks like someone going home. The piano lifts a little fading light, and every corner table holds a world of gentle thoughts unspoken in the night. Quiet evening, coffee house glow. Hear the tender brush drums moving low. Hear the trumpet like a sigh across the blue. Amsterdam, this song is made for you. Grace that carries through the night. If time were kind, it would be this: a quiet room, a trumpet kiss, a candle bowing to the rain, and hearts made slow and whole again. becomes the place of rest. Luna sui tavoli, argento nei bicchieri, Roma trattiene il fiato tra notti e desideri. La terrazza guarda i tetti, i campanili e i fili stesi. Una brezza passa piano tra discorsi appena accesi. Tu sorridi senza fretta, con la giacca sulle spalle, e la città sotto di noi sembra fatta per restare. Luna sopra Trastevere, accendi piano il mio caffè, fammi restare in questa musica finché la notte vuole me. Luna sopra Trastevere, sospesa come una bugia, ma bella come certe cose che fanno casa all'anima mia. C'è una chitarra lontanissima, forse in fondo al vicolo, e il contrabbasso nel locale fa il tempo più morbido. Le finestre sono stelle, le persiane mezze chiuse, e ogni strada ha mani antiche che ci tengono confuse. Luna sopra Trastevere, accendi piano il mio caffè, fammi restare in questa musica finché la notte vuole me. Luna sopra Trastevere, sospesa come una bugia, ma bella come certe cose che fanno casa all'anima mia. Non cercare una ragione, non cercare verità, a quest'ora basta poco per sentire la città. Un sorso lento, due parole, un silenzio che sa stare, e questa luna sulle sedie che ci insegna a respirare. Luna sopra Trastevere, accendi piano il mio caffè, fammi restare in questa musica finché la notte vuole me. Luna sopra Trastevere, sospesa come una bugia, ma bella come certe cose che fanno casa all'anima mia. Luna sui tavoli, argento nei bicchieri, Roma ci tiene stretti tra noi. desideri. Springlight on the terrace, white chairs under trees, a quiet little corner where the whole world breathes. The waiter ties the awning back, the street begins to shine, and somewhere in the gentle hour your footsteps enter mine. A newspaper arose, a breeze that barely shows, and all the little morning things grow softer as you come. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. You sit where sun can find you, half shadow, half in gold, the softest kind of beauty the old town ever told. A trumpet on the radio leans low against the air, and I forget the world beyond, the shape of you right there. No need to hurry through this pale and pretty blue, for some of life's most faithful joys arrive in quiet hue. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. There will be louder days than this, more dazzling scenes and careless bliss, but none may ever hold the art of how this stillness touched the heart. A terrace cup and city square, a little blossom in your hair, a guitar string, a trumpet sigh, and one fine spring beneath the sky. Springlight on the terrace, bruise and silver green, coffee dark as memory, flowers bright as dream. Springlight on the terrace, take your time with me. Let the bells and bicycles drift into melody. And when the day turns warm and free, a piece of it stays here with me, in silver green, in cup, in tree, in springlight on the terrace.
He comes in at 6 when the building's still sleeping in the dark, and he knows every corner and the water stain and mark. He's been the janitor for 30 years of this one place, and knows its architecture better than the architect's face. He found a secret staircase in the year of 62 behind the boiler room and all the pipes of something new. He keeps it to himself, except for children on the tours, because some buildings have a private life behind their floors. He knew every corner better than the architects did, he said, because architects imagine and a janitor works every day. The janitor who loved the building, he cleaned, understood the art, that knowing something intimately means taking it to heart. He fixed a dripping pipe one night at 3 without a word that would have taken weeks for maintenance to be heard. He said, the building talks to me, and when it makes that sound, it means it needs attention, and I'm already around. When they renovated in the 70s, he walked each floor and showed the contractors where every hidden thing was stored. They offered him a hard hat and a seat inside the plan, because nobody knew the building like the janitor man. He knew every corner better than the architects did, he said, because architects imagine and a janitor works every day. The janitor who loved the building, he cleaned, understood the art, that knowing something intimately means taking it to heart. Love the place you tend with all the care a building's earned. The janitor who loved his building left the place well learned. There's a record store on Maple that they're closing down today. The man who ran it 60 years is slowly walking away. He pulls the cardboard boxes
from the shelves behind the glass, and every album holds a year he wishes wouldn't pass. I used to come in Saturdays and flip through stacks of gold. He'd recommend the ones he said my young soul should be told. Coltrane and Miles Davis and a lady named Billie Jean. The greatest songs were always in the places in between. The last waltz of the record store is playing out today. The saxophones are crying for a world that slipped away. We built our lives around these grooves, these scratches and these songs, and now the music's fading like it never did belong. Side B was always better than the hit they put on one, the hidden little treasure in the fading afternoon sun. We pressed our ears to speakers and we listened to the whole, not just the shiny single, but the music of the soul. He locks the door behind him and he doesn't look around, just pockets up the key and walks away without a sound. The window holds his reflection for the last time as he leaves, and somewhere in the empty store a needle softly breathes. The last waltz of the record store is playing out today. The saxophones are crying for a world that slipped away. We built our lives around these grooves, these scratches and these songs, and now the music's fading like it never did belong. Buy me side B one more time before they close the store. I promise I'll remember every note behind that door. The grinder turns and coffee fills the room with something like an answer to the gloom of any morning that might feel too gray. And someone puts a jazz record on to play. The trumpet comes in bright and perfectly. The bass swings in to set the rhythm free. And suddenly the kitchen is a place where morning finds its comfortable grace. The smell of coffee and the sound of jazz are everything a morning ever has. Two senses met with satisfaction deep, a reason to get up instead of sleep. The smell of coffee and the jazz combined are the very best I'm going to find to start the day with everything I need. A little rhythm and a bean to grind. I pour the dark brew in a favorite cup and let the rising warmth come rising up against my face like music from below. The place where all the best mornings go. The piano and the coffee understand each other like the heart and like the hand. Inseparable as rhythm is from beat. They make the morning whole, they make it sweet. The smell of coffee and the sound of jazz are everything a morning ever has. Two senses met with satisfaction deep, a reason to get up instead of sleep. Before the email and the list of things, before the day unfolds its heavy wings, this is the hour I protect for me. Coffee, jazz, and absolute tranquility. The fragrance rises, the piano swings, and this small morning has the greatest things that life can offer if you know to look. A cup, a chord, and time enough to cook. The cup is empty and the record's done, but I'm already in it, I've begun. The kind of day that coffee and jazz start, with rhythm in the body and the heart. Tomorrow morning I will do the same. Put on the record, set the coffee frame. The smell of beans, the sound of piano keys, the only morning ritual I need. Coffee and jazz on a slow morning. No better way to greet the dawning.
He traveled to the places where the noise of living stopped, where you could hear your heartbeat and your footsteps as they dropped. He made his maps on vellum with the contour lines of hush, the depth of silence measured like a cartographic rush. A valley in the mountains between November and the snow, a library reading room at 6 before the lights go low, a hospital corridor at 4 in the mornings deep. He charted them with reverence, and he mapped them into keep. He charted the places where sound stopped on his particular map, the geography of silence, with each valley on the lap. The map maker who only made maps of silence found this true, that where sound stops completely, is where you start to come through. He gave a map to someone once who said they couldn't sleep. Follow it, he said, to the third contour from the deep. She went there in the autumn, to the valley on the page, and slept for the first time in years inside the quiet stage. His maps are in the library, filed under the unusual. Between geography and music and the barely residual. People check them out and take them to the places that they mark, and stand inside the silence with their eyes closed in the dark. He charted the places where sound stopped on his particular map. The geography of silence, with each valley on the lap. The map maker who only made maps of silence found this true, that where sound stops completely is where you start to come through. Find the silence on the map and stand inside its ground. The map maker knew silence is the oldest kind of sound.
Morning light slides across the window pane, silver spoons and porcelain in the rain. A waiter moves as if he knows the tune. The city wakes beneath the pale blue noon. There's a hush between the cups and chairs, a little dream suspended in the air. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. A lady reads a letter by the wall. Two friends exchange a laugh, quiet and small. The pastry case shines under amber light, and every face looks softer, warm and bright. The marble tables keep 1,000 tales of whispered names and winter-coated trails. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. clarinet like smoke above the room, a violin dissolving all the gloom. Outside the street is damp with gentle grace, inside the hour lingers in this place. A clock above the mirror marks the day, but nobody is rushing far away. The pages turn, the little teaspoons chime, and every note is honeyed slow and fine. In old Vienna where the coffee steams, we gather up our faded golden dreams. Soft jazz circles through the candle glow, and time walks slowly where the old trams go. Good night to streets of stone and cafe light. Good night to all who linger through the night. In old Vienna, where the hours softly flow, the jazz remembers all we used to know. Morning unlocks the narrow street, wooden shutters breathe and rise. Butter bread and roasted coffee catch the gold inside our eyes. Aprons fold like little curtains, chairs come down to greet the floor. Someone hums beside the window, daylight gathers by the door. When the cafe shutters rise, time forgets to run. Every cup becomes a lantern, every table holds the sun. Read your thoughts and rest your hands, let the busy world go by. When the cafe shutters rise, peace arrives without a sound. Outside, old canals are gleaming, inside spoons and teacups ring. A newspaper waits in silence for the first unhurried thing. The day to prove that a softened room, a corner booth can teach a restless soul to move. When the cafe shutters rise, time forgets to run. Every cup becomes a lantern, every table holds the sun. Read your thoughts and rest your hands, let the busy world go by. When the cafe shutters rise, peace arrives without a sound. Peace arrives without a sound. Right here this old cafe. Rain on the panes, lights on the canal, coffee in the dusk. Rain threads silver through the evening air, beneath old windows glowing amber gold. The canal keeps secrets no one needs to share, and every quiet brick remembers stories old. A coffee cup is warm in both my hands. The room is small, the city wide and deep. Outside the bicycles shine in the rain. Inside the jazz persuades the heart to sleep. And the room grows warmer as the shadows fall, like the city saved a little peace for us all. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky lights. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. Someone folds a newspaper by candle flame. Someone writes a name and never sends a page. Somewhere on the water moves a ribbon frame, a little boat dissolving through the misty gray. I hear the barista hum beneath the steam. I hear the saxophone bend low and kind, and all the restless corners of the day grow soft as if the rain could heal the mind. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky lights. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. No need for thunder, no need for fire, only the hush of a city growing higher. In memory, in amber, and windows warm and small, where evening jazz makes room enough for all. Amsterdam, stay slow for me tonight. Hold this gentle hour beneath your smoky light. Let the piano drift like raindrops on the glass. Let the soft old world return as trams roll past. In your cafes, in your hush, in your weathered glow, every lonely soul can find a place to go. So let the record turn and slowly fade. Let the street lamps tremble on the rain-dark lane. Tonight the world is gentle, worn and kind, and Amsterdam is playing through my mind.
all came in at different hours with different kinds of tired, and somehow nobody got up when the closing was required. The waiter kept refilling cups and nobody checked the time, and we fell into a conversation, neither yours nor mine. A stranger at the corner talked about her father's coat. A man beside the window hummed a half-remembered note. We traded stories like we'd known each other all our lives, and by 11 o'clock we'd covered all our losses and survivals. We all stayed until morning in the cafe that forgot to close. And something happened in the dark that ordinary daylight knows. The night cafe held us gently in its old amber embrace, and we each left a little changed, with more light in our face. There's something about a place that lets the clock stop caring about the rules of going and the usual preparing. When nobody is leaving and the coffee keeps on pouring, you find yourself in conversations you've been waiting for ignoring. The morning came in sideways through the curtains, soft and slow, and all of us blinked upward like we'd surfaced from below. The waiter smiled and said it happens here about twice a year, when the cafe just forgets itself and keeps the night in gear. We all stayed until morning in the cafe that forgot to close, and something happened in the dark that ordinary daylight knows. The night cafe held us gently in its old amber embrace, and we each left a little changed, with more light in our face. Find the cafe that forgot to close and stay until the dawn. Sometimes the best things happen when the rules are quietly gone.
Grandmother kept it in the corner room, a gramophone that filled the house with bloom of jazz and swing from nights before the war, when life was full of music to the core. She'd wind it up each Sunday afternoon and close her eyes and hum along the tune. Her dress was soft, her memories were warm, The gramophone would play through any storm. The old gramophone plays again tonight, filling all the room with amber light. Every song a ghost of what we knew, every note a love that still feels true. The old gramophone plays once more for me, all the vintage jazz of what used to be. I close my eyes the way she always did, and find the music hidden where time lived. The needle drops and crackling fills the room, before the clarinet dispels the gloom, and music blooms from that brass fluted horn, like something old and beautiful reborn. I sit exactly where she used to sit, and find that still the music seems to fit around the shape of everything I am. The old gramophone knows who I am. The old gramophone plays again tonight, filling all the room with amber light. Every song a ghost of what we knew, every note a love that still feels true. Music is the thing that time can't hold, even when the people grow too old. The gramophone still keeps their spirit near, every time the songs begin I hear her voice humming in the room somewhere, jazz floating gently through the upstairs air. The gramophone speaks what words cannot say, that love doesn't really go away. The record ends and silence fills the room, but then I wind it up to beat the gloom, and let it play again and once again. This music is the only medicine for all the things that years take far away. The gramophone brings back what ought to stay. So grandmother, wherever now you are, I play your songs beneath the same old stars. The old gramophone plays again tonight, everything is bathed in amber light, and I know that you are somewhere near, every time your favorite jazz I hear.
They say the old stone bridge has been here since before the town. And every generation brings its weight of up and down. Soldiers leaving lovers, leaving people, leaving places, and the bridge holds all the weight of all those in between spaces. A woman stood upon it in the winter '52 and watched the river carry something brown and cold and new. A man beside her tipped his hat and didn't ask a thing, just stood there with the weight of it until she found her spring. The bridge that heard 1,000 goodbyes held them all with grace. A structure made of stone and time, and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs is something firm to stand. The engineer who built it said he built it wide on purpose, because a bridge should have enough room for what lives beneath the surface, for people who need walking room and people who need rail and people who need somewhere firm when everything is frail. They renovated it in '60 and put lights along the side, and people came from further just to cross it at the tide. But the bridge remembers all the versions of the years before, when it was just stone and rain and what the people bore. Made of stone and time, and an unmovable face. It held them all without a word, because bridges understand that sometimes what a person needs something firm to stand. Cross the bridge at evening, when the lights come up the stone, because some structures hold you better than you'd hold alone. He went into a burning building 6 times in 1 year, and each time someone told him there were books that need the clear. He says you save the people first, without a moment's pause. But if the building's empty, then the pages have their cause. A library caught on a Thursday in the early fall. He got the night custodian out, and then he heard the hall, the sound of paper catching in a very specific way. And he went back in for the rarest shelf that day. He said you save the people first, and then the pages when you can, because a book that burns forever takes its knowledge from the plan. The fireman who rescued books believed what no one says, that some things lost in fire can't be replaced in other ways. He carried out a first folio, once from a private blaze, a copy of the Shakespeare that had lived through better days. The owner wept not for her house, but for the book he brought, and gave it to the library, which was everything it ought. He retired with a library of his own beside the door, of everything he'd rescued from the smoke and from the floor. Not for keeping, but for lending to whoever passed, because the books he saved from fire were always meant to last. He said you save the people first, and then the pages when you can, because a book that burns forever takes its knowledge from the plan. The firemen who rescued books believed what no one says, that some things lost in fire can't be replaced in other ways. Save the people first, and then the pages if you can. Some heroes carry people out, and books into the plan.
A quiet bell from the riverside, a lace curtained room with the door half wide, porcelain light in the afternoon, and a sleepy cafe begins to bloom. In this late 1940s chanson jazz, chairs remember coats and names, silver spoons and little flames of sunlight trembling on the rim of every cup filled to the brim. The waiter folds the paper thin, the room lets mellow voices in, and outside on the cobbled lane, a tram goes by like gentle rain. Old facades in cream and stone hold 1,000 hours of their own, and every passing hat and glove moves as though the air were love. No one has to hurry here, time arrives and disappears, slow as cream in coffee swirled, soft as dust upon the world. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant café, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. A bicycle waits near the wall, patient in the amber fall of sunlight slipping through the trees with old cathedral dignity. Somewhere far a record plays with velvet edges, smoky grace, and the windows catch the gleam of a city dozing in a dream. I stir the sugar just once through, watch it vanish out of view, like all the worries I had brought into this room and then forgot. In the hush between the cups, all the noise of life gives up, and the smallest things appear clear as if they're meant to hear. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Maybe joy is only this, the porcelain lip, the rose's kiss, a fragrance near a folded sleeve, a reason not to rise and leave. Maybe grace is afternoon, not too early, never noon, just the kindly hour that knows how a tired heart unwinds and glows. If tomorrow asks too much, I will answer with this touch of canal light, cafe air, and the peace still waiting there. So I gather every sign, the marble counter's patient shine, the lazy sax beyond the door, the heel clicks on the wooden floor, the mirror with its softened gold, the stories nobody has told, the drifting steam, the linen white, the tender middle of the light. If evening comes, it may come slow, with one last gleam on cups below, but for now the room is kind and leaves the restless world behind. This dreamy April afternoon turns every shadow into tune in the golden arrogant cafe, where hearts grow quiet and want to stay. Let the roses keep their place, let the light rest on each face by the canal where hours sway. I could live inside this day. Stay a little afternoon, do not hand the day too soon, keep the canal in rose and gold, keep the coffee warm to hold in the golden arrogant cafe, where April learns to dream and stay. Leave one song upon the air, so I can find this feeling there.
Every morning at 8:15, the Jazz Postman comes around, his bag full of letters and packages, his feet barely touch the ground. He hums between the alley lanterns, he swings around the iron gate. The Jazz Postman of Moreria is never early, never late. He brings the letters from the mainland, he brings the bills, he brings the love. He leaves a note inside the mailbox, heard music from above. He doesn't play an instrument himself, but the way he walks is jazz. That syncopated morning shuffle, nobody else has what he has.
The neighbors all look for his signal when he rounds the corner whistling bright. It means the day has a promise in it. It means the morning's going right. When he hums, the cats come forward. The baker waves a flurry hand. The jazz postman of Moraria makes the whole street understand.
He stops to share an old newspaper with the man who sells the bread. They talk about the football matches and something someone's cousin said. Then back to his bag and his route again, the trumpet playing in his chest. The jazz postman of Moraria, of all the mornings, this is best.
Old books smell like someone's lifetime, like the rain from 50 years before. The marginalia of strangers, lives between the price and the lore. Here in the library of Bertrand, oldest bookshop still alive. Jazz is playing from the café corner, where the poets used to thrive. Coffee cup beside the anthology, pencil hovering underline. Words were better when the century had a younger, sharper spine. But the jazz is always modern, always finding new to say. Even on a 60-year-old record, something keeps the old at bay. Reading is the act of silence that is filled with all the sound of the voices who came before us. Every word a piece of ground. Jazz is reading without pages, listening without a plot. Together they create the morning that you needed and forgot. Stack the books beside the coffee, check the time, don't count the hours. Old books smell like someone's garden, dry tobacco, cedar flowers. The jazz piano keeps the heartbeat, bass provides the steady floor. Old books and coffee on a Tuesday, who could ever ask for more?
every autumn with his tuning fork and case. A man who heard the universe in each misaligned space. He'd press a key and listen with his ear against the wood, as if the piano was confessing everything it could. He told me once that every piano remembers everything, every song that's ever played inside its mellowing spring. The arguments that stop mid-phrase, the children's first attempts, the midnight playing all alone when silence is exempt. The piano tuner's last visit came on a Tuesday cold. He tuned each key as gently as a man tuning the old. He said this instrument has had a long and honest life, and every note in it is known, both beauty and some strife. He packed his tools and stood a moment at the door. He said, don't let it go too long between the next restore. The piano out of tune is like a memory that fades. It still plays, but the truth of it is lost inside the shades. He passed away that winter, and his son sent word in spring that his father's tuning fork had been a single treasured thing. He'd asked that it be placed inside an old piano's frame, so it could go on listening to the music all the same. The piano tuner's last visit came on a Tuesday cold. He tuned each key as gently as a man tuning the old. He said this instrument has had a long and honest life, and every note in it is known, both beauty and some strife. Play the old piano softly, let the tuning fork inside hear the music it was made for, in the resonance and tide.
Bicycle leaned outside against a wall of weathered lime, beside a bucket full of blooms that made the whole lane smell like June. Inside the table shone like cream, and you arrived inside the dream. A little late, a little flushed, and suddenly the room felt hushed. There are entrances that shift the day, that that make the ordinary sway. And yours was one of those I know that turn the morning tender slow. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing. Bruise and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. You set your gloves beside the plate, as if time itself could wait. The waiter brought a sugar tart, and something opened in my heart. A flute line from the radio curled above the room below, and all the petals on the street seemed to gather at your feet. I watched the sunlight find your face and teach the whole old room new grace, as if the city had rehearsed for this one scene from spring's own verse. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing. Bruise and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. No destination, no grand plan, no map but where your smile began. No future larger than this seat, where spring and jazz and kindness meet. And yet it felt enough to fill the canals, the rooftops and the hill, enough to carry through the years as one of life's more perfect clears. Bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing. Bruise and blossom hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver rain, and every moment wanted to stay inside that bright and blooming day. Bicycle waited in the sun, the afternoon had just begun, but in my heart one thing took wing, you and a blue bicycle spring. A blue bicycle leaned outside against a wall of weathered lime, beside a bucket full of blooms that made the whole lane smell like June. Inside the tables shone like cream, and you arrived inside the dream. A little late, a little flushed, and suddenly the room felt hushed. There are entrances that shift the day, that make the ordinary was one of those, I know, that turned the morning tender, slow. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing. Bruges blossom, hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver ring, and every moment wanted to stay inside the bright and blooming day. You set your glass beside the plate, as if time itself could wait. The waiter brought a sugar tart, and something opened in my heart. A flute line from the radio curled above the room below, and all the petals on the street seemed to gather at your feet. I watched the sunlight find your face and teach the whole old room new grace, as if the city had rehearsed for this one scene from spring's own verse. Blue bicycle spring, hear the little cafe sing. Bruges blossom, hearts at ease, love riding softly in the breeze. Blue bicycle spring, every cup a silver ring, and every moment wanted to stay inside the bright and blooming day. No destination, no grand plan, no map but where your smile began. Street lamps bloom like amber where the cobblestones are wet. I found a small republic of calm inside Veltava riverbank, where porcelain and lamplight make a treaty with the rain. And every coat that passes carries stories in the grain. The waiter moves like midnight with a practiced kind of grace. A record turns in amber and puts patience in the space. Outside the windows shimmer with 1,000 softened gleams. Inside the room the piano folds the weather into dreams. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay until the last cup cools, the last tram bell is gold. Stay until the river writes the parts we never told. Stay until the lamplit glass has gentled every ache, and all the weary evening knows exactly how to break. A woman with an umbrella leaves petals in the hall. A newspaper lies sleeping by the coat rack near the wall. The saxophone is velvet and the brushes barely speak, like footsteps on old bridges at the end of every week. I taste the dark roast quiet and the sugar of the hour. The city turns from iron into rain-reflected flower. No one needs a grand goodbye, the room already knows how evenings in old Prague become the way a memory grows. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay a little longer now, the night is tender, slow. Let the coffee house keep watch where softer sorrows go. Stay until the bridge lamps blur like halos on the stream, and every pane of weather learns to carry one more dream. If the night should fold around us like a velvet overcoat, keep one lamp burning in the fog. Let the bass walk carefully between the hours we keep. Let the trumpet kiss the dark and tuck the rooftops into sleep. In the hush of 1950s rain, let every small light show. Stay until the room grows dim and all the chairs are kind. Stay until the rain leaves only silver in the mind. Stay until the final chord hangs quiet in the blue, and Prague in all her evening grace sings back a little too. Coffee steam, window rain, cobblestone and lantern flame. Old city, soft city, keep me in your frame. Tonight, 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 tonight. He moved between the tables with his guitar in his hand. He didn't play for couples or for those who'd made their plans. He had a sixth sense for the ones who came in looking down, the ones who ordered quietly and barely wore a sound. He'd sit beside them gently without asking if it's fine, and play a soft arrangement of whatever seems to align. He didn't need a word from them. He read the way they sat, the way a person holds a cup can tell you where they're at. He played for the lonely ones, the ones who came in alone, who ordered for themselves and never tried to use the phone. His music was a company that didn't need return, just a warmth beside the solitude that helped a person turn. He said once that the lonely ones are just the bravest kind. They come into the world each day with absolutely nothing lined, no safety net of company to catch the falling through, just themselves and a cafe, and the morning coming new. I was lonely on a Tuesday, and he came and sat nearby. He didn't say a word, but played until I stopped asking why. And when he rose and left again, he touched my shoulder light, as if to say the loneliness is also how you find the right. He played for the lonely ones, the ones who came in alone, who ordered for themselves and never tried to use the phone. His music was a company that didn't need return, just a warmth beside the solitude that helped a person turn. Find the lonely one beside you, and just sit and breathe and play. Sometimes the kindest music is the kind you give away. Every morning at 8:15, the Jazz Postman comes around, his bag full of letters and packages. His feet barely touch the ground. He hums between the alley lanterns, he swings around the iron gates. The Jazz Postman of Moraria is never early, never late. He brings the letters from the mainland, he brings the bills, he brings the love. He leaves a note inside the mailbox, heard music from above. He doesn't play an instrument.